Damn it. All over the inside of my helmet. Pretty chilly today to be riding around in the rain. Anyways, so yeah, in a nutshell, males have nipples because we were all born, we all start out as females until about the 9-week gestation period, and around the 9-week gestation period, the Y chromosome's introduced. If it takes, then the male genitalia start forming. If it doesn't take, the female breasts start forming. And there's the turkey right there. I figured he hasn't been taken care of that well. You just see right here all the trash. I mean, there's people backing off into the lake. Over there on that bank, there's worm containers, beer bottles. Back there on that backside, you can kind of see the trail right along the bank. There's beer boxes and energy drink cans, and not sure. Not really supposed to be on the Cohutta trail. Yeah, so it looks like Rock Creek to Tatum Lead. We'll give it a go. Alright. I decided I'm gonna give it a shot. This is by no means a small enduro. This is fully dressed. Not sure. Not really supposed to be on the Cohutta trail. Yeah, so it looks like Rock Creek to Tatum Lead. We'll give it a go. Alright. I decided I'm going to give it a shot. From what I've looked at just from right here, the trail seems to be pretty tame. I've watched videos on YouTube of Tatum Lead, and it seems real simple, so we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, I get in there, it's above what I'm comfortable doing, turn around, come back out. This is by no means a small enduro. This is fully dressed adventure bike, and I've got my panniers are full. I've got camera gear, and I do have camping gear, so if something happens and I need to stay in the woods, I can. And right now I do have service, so worst case scenario is if something happens, I can let somebody know.
any hill climbs or anything like that, I'm probably gonna dip, because the last thing I need to do is get it halfway up a hill and then have to wrestle this thing back down. But so far, it's pretty tame. It's pretty cool too. These little speed brakes. Guess if I was on like a KTM or something, they wouldn't be that bad. Kind of annoying on this big old thing. Oh man. Well, shit. There goes that. If I had a smaller back, I'd just lay it on its side and drag it under that, but that ain't gonna work with this guy. So I guess I could go all the way down that other trail and then all the way back up. Looks to be pretty recent, because this seems to be a pretty ridden trail. Alright, I guess we'll see what this way's got. Really wasn't what I was envisioning myself doing today, but what do they say? Everybody wants an adventure until they're in an adventure. Well, here's my adventure for the day. Oh boy. Oh man, I've got myself into some sketchy shit. Whew. Tell you what, old pig is getting it. That out through there is beautiful. Alright, there's the Cohutta. That's closed. Looks like gotta take the Forest Service road. looks like it might be getting pretty close to the forest road. Broke. Good thing I threw those zip ties in there. Hopefully it won't go anywhere until I can get off of this hill. Shit. Alright, I guess it was bound for me to have to stop. That windshield fell completely off. So I stopped, fixed it, took out my liners from my jacket. I was getting hot. Drank a bottle of water, try to stay hydrated. I moved this out so it's a little closer like I was talking about earlier. Took some pictures of the mountains over there, let the bike rest. Now it's time to move on. According to the GPS, we ain't got much further to go now. Oh man. I'm trying not to sneeze inside my helmet. They probably got a good view, but they got most of the mountain.
been to this one. We'll check it out, dude. Alright. Alright, so it says the overlook is up there, and I went ahead and got the GoPro off the helmet rig, got my camera. We're gonna walk up here and see what this is all about. I've passed it a million times, never walked up here to it. And then once we do this, I'll come back down and grab my bag and cook myself some lunch. And then there's a road not far from here that I want to take back over, and we'll go that way back home so we can be there to get Thor off the bus on time. So it looks like they come through and clean up the trail, or have recently. It's all fresh cut stuff. Oh, it looks like there's a deck or something up here. Oh wow. Yeah. This is definitely something that I've not seen before, so it's pretty cool. Pretty much a 360-degree view. Well, close. This side over here is woods, but I imagine when this was originally built, you could probably see in all directions from up here. And I'm wondering if this is built from something along the lines of the Fort Mountain. Anyways, I'm gonna take some pictures. And then I'll probably go down and cook some lunch real fast. I'm getting pretty hungry. Let's see. Man, I gotta get out and start running more. Alright, let's go have some lunch.
Yeah, this makes me think that it probably used to be part of Fort Mountain, which is just up the hill over there. This may have been like a watchtower or something before this road and stuff was built. The road may be built where the old road was, or wagon trail or whatever, but I've been here several times, and I've even pulled through and noticed that it was a little hike up, and either didn't fill up to the hike that day, or I don't know, just not willing to do it. But it's definitely, I mean, I don't know that I would drive several hours just to see this, but if you're in the area, it's definitely worth stopping and seeing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the GoPro back on the helmet, and I'm gonna head down here to this other road where I was headed to begin with. And there's a lake, and I think there's a church. So if I find the lake, if there's access, if it's not a private lake, I'll stop at the lake. If it's a private lake, I'll go on down to the church. I like to take pictures of churches anyway, so I'll just stop at the church and eat, take some pictures. So hang tight. All right, here we go. I got all the cameras and everything packed back up. Got to get moving. Put my liner, well, I keep saying liner. Really, it's my hoodie, but might as well be my liner. Put my hoodie back on, and then the jacket on over it, and start sweating pretty quick. You ain't got wind blowing out on you. But then it's cold if you take the hoodie off and just the jacket. So damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess. Pleasant Hill Baptist Church. That's not the church I'm looking for, but watch for farm machinery. This is the kind of roads I like to get on. Country out through here. Holy shit, what is that? I don't know what that is, but that's wild looking. definitely want to take a picture of that. That's coming out of the lake. Alright, back on the road now. I've never seen anything like that before. There was a lake, but I had mentioned earlier that was where the lake was, and there was an earth dam, and it looked to me like the outpipe coming out of the earth dam to regulate the level of the lake, instead of being diverted, instead of coming straight out into the creek, they had it popped up in a huge pipe with a hole in the top. It created like a natural, like a false waterfall. It looked really cool, made for some good pictures, but I've never seen that before. And so I took some pictures, I turned around and went back up the hill, and was gonna try to access the top of the earth dam, but it was all posted. And I considered going to the house that was right there nearby, but out in this area, if you just randomly show up on somebody's property, they'll pull a gun on you. And the house was across the creek and pretty far up the hill, so it wasn't worth at the moment trying to get permission to take pictures, so I didn't even bother with it. I got some pretty cool pictures from across the field. Kind of sucks. That was a nice little creek right there coming out of that lake. I think best I could tell by the GPS it's called Rogers Creek, but that field that I was shooting across had recently been spread with manure, and I assume it's probably been that way for years and years, so that just ruined that whole water source for any sort of potable water. There's no telling. I mean, if you were to drink out of that creek, you would not feel too good. I mean, even down here, I wouldn't trust drinking out of it even this far down. Rogers Creek Road. Just gonna stick this way. This is 282 Dover's Chapel. Yeah, I thought this was, I don't know. Alright, so we'll just go back. Ooh, this is a bad spot right here. Well, that was kind of sketchy. I guess that's why they make these friction pads, so you can I'm gonna eat some food and be on my way. Alright, so once again I stopped at the church back there with intentions of eating, and I haven't had service most of the morning, so I was checking my text messages and stuff. Hey, there's a deer. Checking my text messages and stuff, and started looking at the time, and I figured I'll just go into the house, and I got some chicken and shit there at the house that needs to be eaten. I'll just go ahead and eat that, and that way I don't have to Good? Thanks, man. On that side, railroad tracks. Interesting. So I have no idea where I'm at or what I'm getting into, to be honest with you, but we're gonna send it anyways. Notice what time it was. I need to be home to get Thor, so yeah, that'll be it for the second vlog. Catch you guys later.